I started looking at how long does society tell us we have to work in order to retire. I started to say, when I went to school, or I started to remember when I went to school, they said do $200 a month for 46 years, because 20 to 66, right? Do $200 a month for 46 years. You'll be a multimillionaire. You can retire. Your golden years will be great, but you have to do $200 a month. And then I got my first job, and I was like, who has an extra $200 a month, right? And I was like, who came up with that model? I mean, I was in the military. I got like $600 every 2 weeks. Where am I going to put? I can't put $200 in the. I can't invest that, right? Who's doing that? And then I started to realize that that's why people have to go work someplace and be miserable for 40 years to get a pension and then get paid half of what they couldn't live on to start with. And I was like, man, this isn't going to work. But I've tried to help you, and I've been asking the question too as I run around. I'm like, who did that? And I've actually, oddly enough, in the first like 19 years, I had one person say they did it. In the last 90 days, I've had 3 more. Crazy enough on top of that too is that 2 of the people who did it actually made millions and 2 of them didn't. It was a 50-50 shot that if you did what they told you to do, it was going to work or not. The 2 people that were in the room that it worked for, I said, why are you here? And they said, well, $1 million isn't quite like it was 3 years ago. I need more, right? And they're like, we stopped investing when we were 45, and so I should have kept doing it until I was 65. But I'm here because now I need to figure out a better way. I lost the power of time. Because the reason they tell you that $200 will turn into millions is because you have time. You have 40 years. If you wait till you're 30, it's like $500 or $600. And if you wait till you're 40, it's like $5,000. And at 60, it's like $10,000 a month. And so obviously when you start to go, why is it so much? It's not like it went from 2 to 4 to 6 to 8. It went from 2 to 5 to 1,000 to 2,000 to 5 to 10,000 is because you lose the power of time. And so I said, I've got to figure out a way to show people that with just a consistent amount of effort, a consistent amount of participation, we can take the mistakes that we made in the first 20, 30, 40 years of that retirement path and we can make it back. And I love our company for doing this. I love our company for creating that pathway to go find customers to shortcut yourself or catch back up, whatever language you want to use. I love that our company did that. So let me give you an example, okay? I'm going to give you an example, and everyone is loving this right now. If you went out and you found 1 customer a week, so you get excited about our products, you know the benefit, you've seen the before and after pictures, right? You've seen all this stuff, you've read some peer reviews, you're passionate. You know that the peer reviews are a safe place to talk because who's going to say no to the peer reviews, the medical journals? I mean, who's going to say no to that? And you go, you know what? I'm 45 or I'm 50 years old or I'm 60 years old. I'm going to find 1 customer a week for a year. You'd have 50 customers at the end of that first year, correct? You'd have 50. So let's say now, because you are hesitant to the whole business, like when I started talking business tonight, if you were like, oh man, I thought we were going to get a lot of product information. He's going to talk business. I don't know how I feel about that. If that's you, it's fine. Okay. If that's you, let's say that you're a little hesitant to the business, but you understand how important the products are. So you go out for say 6 years and you do that. Let's say you're 60 and you know you're going to try to retire at 66. Okay. Because that's what society tells us we're supposed to do. I hope you guys know that that's not what age does not retire. I hope you guys know that, right? It's actually your bank account, okay? Passive income that's what really retires you, okay? Because you don't have to be 66. But let's just say you're 60 or 50 or whatever, and your goal is to retire at 66. And you do this for 6 years, you'd have about 300 customers. And if those 300 customers are buying a Healthy Glow stack, you're generating over 40,000 in customer volume every month. And you've done a great job. I mean, you have educated yourself. You're knowledgeable. You've listened to all the doctor's calls. I mean, you can spit it out. When people listen to you know, they're buying your product and they're a customer for life because everything is consumable. Everything is packaged in 30-day packages, right? So you have to buy it month after month after month. If you did this and you did nothing but customers for the next 6 years, you would have $40,000 volume running through that customer pool of yours, and you would be making 30% of it, which is $12,000 a month. We created a plan that you do not even have to love what I love. You don't have to love what Shauna and Mary Lee love. You don't have to love the network market. I love it. Like, the more you understand about this industry, the more you go, everyone should do this. But I'll give you a pass and just say you don't, okay? I just gave you a 6-year way to get educated on the products and build a $12,000 a month in $150,000 a year income, and you did nothing but educate people about our incredible products and ask them to take them. That's it. Now, you might have to talk to 10 people to get one that will really do it every month, right? So what? You got 7 days, you got 6 days, you got 5 days. You can commit to going and talking to 1 or 2 people a day. If you did that, you'd have 40,000 volume. Is there anybody on this call that an extra $150,000 a year is just something you'd be like, I don't know. Anybody on here that couldn't use? I do really, really well, and you want to help me make 150,000? I'll take it. Let's do it. I want an extra 150,000 a year. I have an expensive wife. Okay.